Memleket?
Amerika.
Amerika.
Evet.
Los Angeles.
Hayır.
Kardeşlerim.
We're here in Bursa and we stopped at İskender Efendi Konağı, which is an Iskender restaurant, and that is what Bursa is known for, so that's what we're going to try today. This restaurant is really nice. It's like a hotel slash like old Ottoman style garden house, and we're eating outdoors, but there's a fountain here. There's a museum actually on the history for the restaurant. They brought our food, and as soon as they brought it out, someone else came over and they poured some hot butter on it, just on top. And it's got tomato sauce, yogurt underneath, garlic and bread, and of course peppers and tomatoes. It's good. It's a little chewy for my taste, but it tastes good. With the tomato and everything, like it's a good combination. It's not my favorite dish though.
I don't know if I'm just really hungry, but I think it's really good. But then again, I'm a bigger fan of meat, so I think it's really good.
I got a thinner slice and it tastes better. I think it's just the slice was too thick for me.
So obviously the main thing is the meat, but it does have some pretty tasty bread on the bottom that's really well cooked. I guess it's sort of just like fried a bit. And the yogurt is a great compliment too. Of course, I won't be touching the vegetables, but the rest is great.
I ordered grape juice and it comes in a cool bottle. It's good. I asked if it has alcohol, but it doesn't, but it's like sweet and tangy at the same time. I like the flavor. I wonder if they make it here. They brought it in a nice bottle, but...
So you can tell how much I liked it. And look at Andrea, she's still trying to work on hers. So I may end up having to eat her food as well, which is not a problem. So that was delicious, but now we're going to try the dessert, and hopefully Andrea likes this a little bit better.
They offer 2 desserts here, and we got one of each. And this one is called Kemal Pasha, which I read online is cheese. And depending on the region, they use different types of cheeses, but it's also fried, and then on top it's covered with kaymak and some walnuts. And I just cut into it, and the syrup is dripping all over the place. You can see here. Look at this. This one's good. It's very sweet because of the syrup, but it's also still warm and then fresh with the kaymak. It's a good combination. I like this one. And this one is called Kastane Shekeri, which is candied chestnuts. I've never eaten a chestnut before. Okay. It looks very soft because usually I see them, they sell them on the streets and you can get a bag of them of roasted chestnuts, but this one looks a little different. It's lighter in color, softer in texture. It's not bad. I've just never had a chestnut, so I don't know what the flavor is supposed to be like. It just tastes nutty to me. It's more like a jelly consistency. It tastes alright, but I don't like it that much. I mean, I much prefer this one because it looks like a donut, tastes like a donut, and I like donuts.
The Kemal Pasha sort of donut type of dessert was too good, so Andrea wanted to get another one, and we did.
Beautiful take 2. I don't regret it. There's a guy whose job it is just to pour butter on people's plates. This is lemon scent. So in Turkey, they're known for their colonia, which is kind of like an alcohol hand sanitizer, but they put it on wipes. It's really strong.
So now that our bellies are full, we're going up to the museum so we can learn more about the history of this restaurant.
So we saw 2 locations, and this was the main one, but this is their first store, which is closer down to the downtown area.
So there's a ton of history. Obviously, this is one of the first places where Iskender is prepared. Maybe here in Bursa or all over Turkey, I'm not sure. But it's definitely the popular one now. And they have some rooms where you can eat, and they're super fancy, really nicely decorated. So it's good that they have just a piece of history for you to look at in here. And it's free, so it's good.
I enjoyed walking through the museum. There was someone there who explained a little bit about the history, and we got to see the rooms with some artifacts and pictures of people who have actually eaten here, up to like the president of Turkey. We came into the indoor area and they have more tables and stuff, but we're just below where the museum was, and it smells great because the kitchen is right here. It smells super good. So there's a shop here and you can buy the candy chestnuts, drinks, and of course butter.
We also came just as they had opened at 12 and it wasn't busy, but now it's 1 and it's a lot busier now, so make sure you come early. Also, the owner must be a big sports fan, specifically soccer, because there's a lot of jerseys, a lot of signed jerseys, which is of course something big here in Turkey. And I would say we've gotten to see a lot of things, the museum, this, and just a lot of the history. So I think even though this location is further out, definitely come check it out, because I'm not sure how the other one is, but this one seems to be very grand and a lot of stuff to do. So not only will you eat good, but you'll be able to spend a good time here as well.
We pay 90 Turkish lira for a round trip ticket.
Yeah, and this place, I don't know how new it is, but it looks pretty new and modern, which is good. They have a lot of little shops and even restaurants here too. But we're just gonna go straight up because obviously we already ate, so here we go.
Nice breeze here.
I'm not sure if they're shoving more people into one of the carts or if it's just by party. We'll find out shortly. But we were just thinking about how many times we've gone on some of these carts before, and this will be our 4th time. We've done it in other cities, but if you remember our Albuquerque video, you can see where we go up the mountain in one of these as well.
So we thought it was almost over, but no, continue. Maybe there's another stop down the way, because it looks like on top of it there's 4 stops.
So as soon as you get out, there are a bunch of shops, places where you can buy food, snacks, different things. So it's good. If you haven't had lunch, you can come up here and eat some stuff. But it did take us a long time. Let me check. It was, oh wow, it took us at least 20 to 25 minutes to get up here. So it's definitely a long trip.
We had a good time on the cable car. Eddie thought it was relaxing and he wanted to fall asleep, but I was getting nervous around each time we would pass through one of the poles, and like the cable car would shake a little bit. But other than that, it's a nice relaxing ride.
Yeah, but just keep that in mind that it is a long ride, and if you are scared of heights, you'll be enclosed there for a while, so just keep that in mind. Yeah, we're up here, it's much cooler, and there's still some snow in the mountain. Bursa specifically is more famous for winter sports. So you come up here on the mountain, Uludağ, which actually means great mountain, and there's snow for a good part of the year. So that's mostly why people will come to Bursa, but in the summer or warmer times, it's still good enough to just come and explore.
We're just walking around and we see that there's several restaurants where they serve kebab, typical Turkish food. There's also an area where you can either rent out bikes or you can do other outdoor activities. They had... Okay.
Bir şey söylemek istiyor musunuz? YouTube
Ne
için.
demek? Bursa'mıza hoş geldiniz.
Teşekkürler.
Memleket?
Amerika.
Amerika. Los Angeles.
Hayır.
Kardeşlerim, sizleri çok seviyorum. Bursa Uludağ'a geldiğiniz için sizlerden gurur duyuyorum. Allah razı olsun.
Sizi de.
Allah'a emanet olun.
I don't know if he was also recording me because he took out his phone. He was. Alright, so he just welcomed us to Bursa because we're out here recording, and so the other area that I was talking about is here. You can picnic, or there's like picnic tables and you can bring out your food, have a good time outside. The weather's nice, so it's a good time to enjoy the outdoors.
There's a lot of places where you can eat, relax, but there's also a lot of places where you can be active, which is another good thing. So you don't just have to come up the cable car, but you can actually also enjoy all the different things that they offer. So I think you can spend a lot of time out here. Come with your family and just enjoy. I think it would be fun.
We're on our way back, and this time we got our own cable car to ourselves, so it's nice. Good breeze here.
Yeah, so on the way up, there's obviously a lot more people, and as we showed you, there's a ton of things to do, so that's why some people just stay up here. But on the way down, there are a lot less people to go down, and these things are running all the time, so it won't be an issue to get a cable car going down and probably by yourself, so it's good.
We learned that this cable car is actually the world's longest, and it's about 8.2 kilometers. So that's why on the way up it was about 25 minutes to get there, and we saw that it continued, so you can probably go even higher, but maybe it's closed during the off season and it will be open up. Oh my god, it'll open up during the skiing season. So relaxed, taking a nap.
So that was a good little nap. I'm pretty tired. It is sunny, but a good trip. Actually, let me check how long it took to get down here. So it turns out it was actually a lot quicker going down than going up. I'm not sure if Andrea felt it going faster, but the time was definitely faster. Because going up, it did take us around 20 to 25 minutes.
So we had to pay for parking. The parking is right outside of this building.
So we're at the hotel here in Çanakkale, but we'll show you more later. That's gonna be it for this video, but stay tuned because we're going to explore a bit about Troy and some more of Çanakkale in our next video. See you next time.